Hey guys, this is Mito Judy Hunter here once again, and today, oh boy, it's time for a movie review slash rant on one of the most disappointing Disney movies of all time, and that has to be Strange World. So, happy first anniversary to this movie, aka one of the most disappointing films from Disney Revival next to Princess and the Frog. So what the plot is for Strange World is just your typical generic plot of story in a Disney film that there's this guy named Searcher Clade and Gager Clade that the dad wants to be explorer when the son wants to be a farmer, and then years later the dad wants to be a farmer, but the dad doesn't let his son let to be an a, an explorer. He wants to be a farmer. Yada yada yada. Who gives a crap about the story? So yeah, honestly, this is one of the most generic stories I've ever seen in my life. At least Elemental did not do that type of story. It had like a different type of story instead of this piece of generic piece of crap story. I mean, we saw this type of plot in like a lot of different movies, like in like Turning Red. I mean, that the plot of that movie was just really pointless. Um and Also in other classic Disney films, like great classic Disney films, like The Little Mermaid. Um what else? Oh yeah, that one movie where oh yeah, Encanto as well. At least that one actually has a good story, unlike both Turning Red and Strange World and other films from Disney. Now, to be honest, guys, I would say that 2022 was an okay year for Disney, but this year 2023 was way better. Hopefully Wish when I go see Wish, hopefully tomorrow it will top as the best Disney film in 2023. I mean, we got some good movies and bad Disney movies from Disney last year, like Turning Red. I mean, that was a good film, but honestly, it was kind of cringe. I mean, that twerking scene where Mamie started twerking in front of her mother, like that was extremely cringe. Like, I hope Inside Out 2 does not do that with Riley. If they do that, I'm a freak out if they do that, because like how in the world would you let a fictional character twerk in front of their parents? Like, that's just nonsense, Disney. Like, seriously. We also got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which was a great film as well. We also got Lightyear, aka one of the most underrated films from last year. Thor: Love and Thunder, which it's a mediocre film. We got She-Hulk. That one's terrible. We got I Am Groot, which I think it's now an okay series. I think it's kind of mediocre. And we got Black Panther. No, we got the live action Pinocchio movie, which that movie's terrible. The Little Mermaid live action remake is way better. Um, we also got Hocus Pocus 2. That movie's not funny. That's not the movie. That movie's not funny. The first movie's way better. I might have to review. I'm gonna have to do a review slash rant on it again next year for Halloween in 2024. And we also got Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which is a really phenomenal film from Marvel. Definitely one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. Next to Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Spider-Man No Way Home. And then we also got this movie, which I'm going to talk about my thoughts on it today. And yeah, I think that's probably it. So I would say that 2022 2022 was a mediocre year for Disney, honestly. But I would say 2023 was the best year for Disney. I mean, we got some great films like Ant-Man 3, um like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Uh sorry. Elemental. Um we also got mm, we also got Haunted Mansion, which I haven't seen yet, but I'll probably watch it next year. Um Man, like, let me try to think. We also got um oh yeah, we also got the Marvels. We also got the Marvels, which is a great underrated film, and now we got Wish. Yeah, guys, I might go see Wish tomorrow if I have time. If not, maybe I might see it on Saturday, because on Saturday I have like a birthday party of a dad's friend of mine. So I'm invited to his birthday party. So yeah. So honestly, what do I think of this movie? This movie is a major letdown. Like, this doesn't even, I'm sorry to say this, but this doesn't even feel like a Disney movie. This feels more like a DreamWorks movie that has a like a like a dumb plot that we already know. Like, for example, with Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken, that one had almost the same plot. Like like the teenager was, oh, look, I want to do whatever I want in my life, and then she just turns into anger, and the mom or dad being so overprotecting at the end. Well, at the end of the movie, we're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. You can do whatever you want in your life. Go live your life. Yeah, at least Elemental did not did that. At least, because Elemental's a different story about a father's shop and falling in love with someone. Unlike with this movie and Ruby Gillman. Um, okay, there's only I would say, like, the marketing for this movie is just so bad, like, even worse than Elemental's marketing. Elemental did not have enough marketing due to the writer strikes. And I would say Wish had marketing, but it's just that the critics are destroying that movie and calling it the W word, like, seriously. Oh, they also call this movie the W word too. I don't mind that. I honestly, even though I hate this movie, but I wouldn't call this movie the W word just because there's an LGBT character, and they're literally calling Disney's Wish a woke movie just because it has white men and black women. Like, that's nothing part of the LGBT. There's nothing LGBT in that movie, as I've heard. I didn't see any news about there's a gay character, there's a transgender character in that movie. I didn't even hear any of that. And also, I would say, like, they didn't even market this movie. Like, they literally just released the second trailer in September and released the first trailer in June. Like, they should have done it like in April or in the beginning of April, like they did with Wish earlier this year. So, like, yeah, like, what's wrong with you, Disney? Like, like, damn. Also, I have some two positives of the movie. I would say the animation background design looks really good, honestly. And honestly, I have to say my favorite character of the whole film is Ethan. That's it. That's it. That's it. He's only my favorite character in the entire film. That's it. Because at least he actually shows what's good in the movie. And he's honestly an underrated character because people are making fun of him just because he's gay. So yeah. And, like, also, like, this movie, like, didn't even do well at the box office. Not even on Disney Plus. Well, I'm hoping Wish could do well at the box office when it hits on Disney Plus, because I heard that it's not gonna do well in theaters. But maybe it will do well in Disney Plus like they did with Elemental and Encanto. So yeah. And, like, the plot of this movie, the character designs don't even look like the character designs in a Disney movie. Like, they look like more from a DreamWorks movie. Like, if this movie was made a long time ago, it should have been a massive hit and would get a sequel. But nope, they decided to release it this year and made it from Disney. Yeah, I cannot believe why I used to like this movie in the first place, but not anymore. And yes, guys, I did get rid of The Strange World on DVD. I already got rid of it. So thankfully, thank God. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is a way better film than this. I would say Puss in Boots, The Bad Guys, Minions 2, DC League of Super Pets, and Lightyear, and I wouldn't say Turning Red are way better than this movie. Because this movie is honestly so boring. Um, and it literally feels like a DreamWorks film instead of a Disney movie. Like, I'm sorry, yeah. So, so overall, guys, Strange World is a really boring film to me. It's one of the most disappointing Disney films ever made, and it's definitely one of the worst films from last year. And thank God that movie did not get nominated at the Oscars. Well, I'm hoping Wish could get nominated, because if it not, I'm gonna be so sad due to the critics are being really harsh on that movie. So yeah. So overall, guys, Strange World, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Honestly, one of the worst Disney films ever made and one of the most disappointing Disney movies ever made. Thank God that movie did not get nominated at the Oscars. What? Not the Kids' Choice Awards. Thank the Lord God. So yeah, guys, that's my review slash rant on Strange World. So yeah. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned for my Black Friday haul, what I got, and stay tuned for my movie vlog and my review on the new Disney movie Wish. So yeah, alright, bye guys.